All right, guys. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday I didn't do the recap, unfortunately, because I left the office. But it turned out to be a negative day. A couple of $1,000 negative on, unfortunately, the over trading on Tesla. But today it was a pretty good day.
Hi, thanks for watching my video. My name is Andrew Aziz and I'm the author of How to Day Trade for a Living. In this channel, I'm showing my daily trades on the US stock market. I hope that you enjoy the videos. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and welcome to my channel.
So Tesla, as you know, everybody knows that, so had the earning yesterday, after 2 days ago after close. Yesterday it gapped down 7% and sold all day, and it came down all the way to 260. What I have right now here is I'm actually short Tesla 500 shares. We had a really nice scalp on it, and I actually have a bullish put spread on it. So I sold 265 puts, 270 puts, and I bought 265 puts. So I'm actually negative on that, but I'm hedged again the loss. So if it goes back above 270, I'm gonna be profitable on that. But if it stays below 270, I'm gonna actually lose money on that. But I'm hedged by having this 265 puts. This is called a bullish put spread. So essentially you were making money. So if you remember last week, I lost $10,000 on NVDA because it was a naked call. If I had some calls purchased, I would have been hedged, and I wouldn't really, for $200 profit, I wouldn't have such a heavy loss. So right now what I'm doing is I'm actually doing a hedging on that. But anyway, so I'm gonna keep this one. It's gonna expire today. I think probably gonna be a loss at if Tesla goes back above 270 today, which is unlikely. Then I'll be profitable, but it's probably going to be a couple of $1,000 loss. But I'm hedged because as these puts are losing value, the 265 is making money for me. So I'm in a good shape over there. Tesla is really good. I'm going to explain the trade. And JP, obviously, I'm sitting here. It seems that the market yesterday, NASDAQ sold off 2%, but Dow Jones was up. So it means that the market somehow, the money is flowing into utilities. And when the market is panicking, usually the high-flying stocks losing value, but the utilities for the recession is better because people pay their bills during the recession, but they might not really have discretionary spending to buy iPhone or something like that. Today on Tesla was gapping up. I was actually very bullish on Tesla, so I was really hoping that we can get opening range break up, but it really sold off very nicely, very heavy at the open, and I took that 1 minute opening range break down. We had this liquidity toward the downside through the book map at level 2. Obviously people saw that, and then it was a very nice drop that we saw all the way up to from 267 all the way up to 262.50. I'm still gonna short these 500 shares and see what's gonna happen. I think there's a chance that we get to 260 as well. Let's see how it goes. So that was my only trade. Actually, no, I did a quick scalp on Rivian as well. So we did a really nice trade on Rivian. Let's check out what Rivian is doing. So Rivian, so Brian called it. It was a really nice squeeze. I kind of got it very short for the break of 271. Brian got it around 267.70 here. It was really nice entry for Brian. I wasn't really watching it. I jumped in for a quick scalp for the break of 270. Very big ask, very obvious here. It popped up, sold most of it, and then it passed through my break even, and I got out everything on that. But still, it was turned out to be a profitable trade for me. So overall, 9 grand here. That's pretty nice, which is more than the loss that I had yesterday. So that's pretty good. Brian had a really nice trade. I'm gonna hand it over to him soon, but this is a trade that Thor did, short at 27. Like after we popped, it's actually taken really good trading to short such a huge pop. But Thor is looking at because this isn't a squeeze. This is a very nice opening range breakout on a strong stock. But when you're shorting it, you see something, and Thor sees this liquidity move through up and down, and that's why he's taking that trade. It's a very beautiful trade, counter trend to what Brian and I did, but it's very beautiful, very nice. I'm actually very happy. And who did that? Paris also did a very nice trade on Tesla. Let's take a look at the Paris trade. So he did pretty much the same trade as me, but he did actually jumped in a little bit earlier, so before the first minute candles. So he trades based on the time and sells and order flow. So it's a little bit different from me. This is my entry around here, just below the VWAP at the 1 minute candlestick close. But as you see, Paris is actually getting a much better entry on me. I'm actually surprised that Paris didn't add, because he usually adds really nicely on these pullbacks. But I called him, but he mentioned that he just doesn't want to mess up the really good day that he had, a really good week that he had. He's gonna take some week off next week, and I think it's some sort of a religious vacation that he's taking. I don't remember exactly what it is, but he's gonna go to God, I think, next week. No, yeah, it is a really, I don't know exactly what he does. Maybe he's gonna die and come back again. I don't know. So Brian, I know you did the very nice trade on Rivian. What was your entry? 2660. Huh?
The other one is UPST. It had a drop at the open. I was kind of expecting, with the way the market was running up into the open and the way the market traded yesterday, I kind of figured as soon as the market opened, there'd be some people anxious to do some selling. So I was watching Rivian for that reason. I was watching UPST for that reason, and both of them pulled back right at the open, and that's why as soon as I saw them sort of basing, so I took UPST as well from around 56.30 and got a trade through 57. So it was a nice move as well.
Very nice. Excellent. This is a trade that Avi, our buddy, my very good friend Avi from Dubai, he did that. This is a really nice entry on Rivian. Very nice entry. As soon as he came above the VWAP, or another entry would have been here, put a stop loss just below the VWAP, and you get a really nice pop, especially for the higher pre-market. This is a higher pre-market. It's a very nice trade. I wish I had that trade. And then this is an excellent risk management. As soon as you come back to your break-even point, what do? You get out of the trade. Because if you stick in there and say, oh, no, it's going to come back up, you get stuck in this dump. And as soon as it gets dumped, you have to get out. Don't add here, don't add here, don't add here. Because your fundamental of the trade was opening range break up above the VWAP. When you're actually losing the VWAP and you're not going toward the high of the day anymore, you have no business of adding to your position. This is a recipe for blowing up your account. If you don't get, I'm going to maybe get this bounce. Oh, no, maybe here a bounce red to green. Oh, maybe this. No, your fundamental of the first trade has already broken down. You're not really getting into an opening range break up. So very important. Very nice trading, Avi. So being in the community helps you guys to see how other people's trade. And all the successful traders, all the ones that are really staying in this business for long enough, they get stopped out. The people who don't stick around are the ones that don't get stopped out and usually blow up something on them. Now again, like for example, Tesla, I'm short on Tesla. If Tesla squeezes up above the VWAP and passes my average point here, so if this is my average point, it squeezes up covering and trades higher, I have no business of staying in there short. Right now, I don't care. It goes up and down because my stop loss is at the break even. So it's very important guys to remember. All the successful traders who actually survive trading, they get stopped out. They have a stop loss in place, and that's also including me.
Yeah. As they say, first loss is the best loss.
Exactly. So guys, about the New York City guys, we had a really amazing sign up, and really amazing. Thank you so much for that. Kim actually is joining us. She was in New York City. Kim and Curtin, the performance coach that we had, she actually was in New York City by accident, and we invited her. She's actually coming and giving us a presentation as well, the 5 practices that will transform your trading and your life. And she's going to talk about these 5 practices that transforms your trading. She's a really good speaker. She's a really nice person as well. I really respect her as a friend as well. So that is going to be an addition presentation that we're having. So I'm very excited to see most of our members and of course my colleagues next week for the weekend. So if you still want to come, we have tickets available. Then we are about 150 people, so it's a really nice group of people. I hope to see you guys in New York City. Thank you so much, and I'm signing off. I hand it over to Paris and Brian. Ciao.